Hi there, signs of Scorpio. This is Kim here to do a reading. We're going to see how far down the rabbit hole we can go because these readings have been really intense. Of course, I'm using the Hermetic Tarot, and when you have things like Lord of Wealth and harmonious changes and stuff like that, primal fire, chariots, all kinds of crazy stuff, you're going to expect it to get a little bit deep. So this probably will be a really in-depth reading. If I can get some Palo Santo lit. Here is to bless this space with some holy wood, and your space too. I wish you could smell it. Some people can. Some people are clairaudient and can smell things, like, you know, just by envisioning it. Or okay, let's stop. Let's just get on with this, Kim. So I open up for your spirit team, your angels, your spirit guides, connecting with that divine love source energy that we all have a connection to. So if you imagine that connection from the sky down, grounding yourself, however you can do it. I imagine a white light, like a swirl. And of course, my mom here is the angel on the other side helping us too. All right. So messages, please, for Scorpio for whatever timeline they're on right now. Wherever they're at, I'll meet you there. That's my job. King of Cups in the reverse. What's the challenge? Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay. I'm wondering if this is you or if this is somebody else, this King of Cups in the reverse. Usually it is a Scorpio, right? But these are just signs, and these cards are... The issue is, it feels... frustration, imbalance of emotions because of trying to go forward and feeling like you have the horse and carriage, but there's like a chain on it, and the only thing to know to do is to squirm and run in place, and it's not going to get you anywhere. I don't know, it's a squirmy energy. Could be moody at this time. If this is somebody else, yeah. I have other eyes on this reading. I'm really being drawn. This is why I like the Hermetic Tarot. There's just so many symbols. Pick one. There's something that you can find in these cards. There is the peacock, and I see the crab. The eyes on a situation, and there's a feeling of like, this isn't right, this isn't dreamy anymore, this isn't charming, you're not charming, not to you, but saying, like, you might be saying this to somebody else. Like, I don't want your offer, I don't want to let you have the offer. Yeah. Oof. Five of Swords says, I deserve better than this situation. The heart of the matter is, like I said, these are going deep, and I'll meet you at what timeline you're at if you're drawn to this reading. This particular timeline, I feel like, is in transition, just because... big transition, because of the fives equaling change, but there's always some kind of like shake up, it seems like, right before some great big change. And this is a matter of the heart, what you're fighting for, or what this is about. Six of Pentacles, something that was, again that message that this is not fair, this is not fair, something was not fair, it was never equal to begin with. It started with compromise that led to being used in a sense. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Not successful as far as like I help you, you help me. It's not, that's not there. This is success on a material realm too, that you're trying to achieve with somebody else. It feels like, or others. Somebody might owe you money too, still. Okay, the goals or destiny. I have Seven of Pentacles, Lord of Success unfulfilled, because you're still waiting for something to manifest from a seed that you have already sown, okay? The Princess of Wands, the Princess of the Shining Flame. That's the Page of Wands. That's a good news card. So I would say that it's saying, hey, keep on investing. There's something new, a new passionate path for you that you would be taking, that you know is going to be more fun, playful for you. It's what you invest. It's knowing that there's time considerations with these choices and decisions, because this is involving long-term planning for you. But it's something completely new. It's like at the same time, it's going to be something completely new. Maybe that's exactly what you've planned on. Let me get a sip of coffee. We'll keep going. What is Scorpio's future energy looking like? Ooh, Four of Cups. Okay, in the reverse, which I kind of, oh, and the Five of Cups in the reverse. Good. This is when you've done the job of going within, because Three Cups that you had just kind of didn't cut it for you anymore. You couldn't relate, or you're just different. It was unsatisfying or dissatisfied. It was because of something not being equal really for you here in the past. I feel like there's no more clinging to the past. There's no more holding on to regret, because you have the Five of Cups in the reverse. If you were in a mourning period about this change, you're not now. It's like you've seen the ship here in the future. It's coming with a big Ace of Cups, and you get on. That's what that card is. That's what that means to me. Metaphorically, it's like what you called in, and then you see it, you notice it, and it's bye. Cancer energy, very strong in this card. You see all the 69s on it. Oh, Five of Cups is wanting to come out. It's going to come out in the reverse. It's so important to let go of your past. To let go of clinging to heavy energies that you may have still been trying to integrate, that's the word I'm trying to say, in the environment. The devil. Stay together for the kids, because you gotta do the right thing. What's that? I'm a devil's advocate. You don't know the half of it. Lord of the Forces of Life, the Eight of Swords reversed. Not feeling guilty about this new season for you. Because of this devil energy coming out with the Seven of Pentacles up there and the Princess of Wands, this is not relating as bad to me. I'm seeing this as part of the planning process. The bat, oh wow. Okay, the bat represents so many different things. One, an ending of a chapter. Two, the beginning of a new chapter. The rebirth of a new, well, in a way, the birth of a consciousness that is something to be, that you have not experienced yet. And it's balance, it's stability with good strategy. Always having a plan. Being really careful about everything in the plan. You can get, with this card, if it's off balance, you can get there. I feel like there's just a huge focus on the material realm at this time. As you're headed towards a new start, and this is something that you've already put in You've already invested into some type of strategy or plan. It's going to be very successful. Lord of the Gates of Matter. Yeah, it's going to be very successful on the material realm for you. But where is the love? The love. Not there. Princess of Pentacles in the reverse. Not wanting to repeat a lesson learned. Investment. Null. Void. Not happening again. What's the outcome? Your solution. 9 of Swords in the reverse. I always like to get 2. And I have the Hermit in reverse. You're about to... Ooh. You're not only about to meet somebody on your path that has something very similar in common with you. Star seeds. Maybe sharing star seeds type energy. But this 9 of Swords in the reverse is finding the answer to your problem, your solution. It's obviously not without, right? So you already went within, though. And this is saying you're coming out of that time where you're keeping yourself busy because it's helping the Zen mind frame. This is what I'm getting. So, like, you've done this inner work. It's not like, okay, you've done it, quit. No, I don't mean that. I mean, you've done a lot of inner work, and now the outcome is saying that part of the solution is to not let your thoughts run wild and keeping yourself really busy. Focused on this strategy that you're wanting in the material realm is great. Investing in yourself and in something that is already starting to grow, whether you see this or not. Yeah, you might not, because I have 5 of Pentacles on the bottom, Lord of Material Trouble, but you grow it. You grow it, and you know that these thoughts are very, very, very important on what you're trying to grow. You're not feeling guilty. You're finding your freedom of the mind by keeping yourself busy and not dwelling on, by keeping yourself focused on the fight, which is the one that's just to be, like spiritual warfare, all that stuff that's very real, but just to be is the fight. What can pull you off of that now moment? That's where the fight is. So freedom. Freedom, I don't need a wish of freedom. There's the Sun card. What do we want to get? I think I want to get, no, not the Kipper deck. Let's get this one. Let's get the Modern Witch Tarot. I probably will use the Kipper decks, the Kipper and the Lenormand there that I got, but after I get a little bit more information for you on the issue being that King of Cups in the reverse. So we might be really, really, really mastering ourselves too. Tell me more about King of Cups, Knight of Cups, another Knight of Cups. Another Knight of Cups. This is an unexpected offer, proposal, romantic or business, unexpected. But like I said, there's more than 2. There's actually 2 or more. There's more than 1 or 2. Okay. So what tell us about these offers or these proposals? What is this about? Movement, travel, or the Chariot. It's about your success. It's about freeing yourself and feeling like you're the one that's in control of that motorcycle, right? That you're the one balancing it. You're the one being aware of where you're going. And you're the one that is, I can ride my bike with no handlebars. You're the one with your, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be too silly during a serious reading, but the Chariot is, there's, your hands can be on the handlebars. They should be if you're riding a motorcycle. So this is about your movement, your travel, your momentum. It could be about a Cancer energy, Scorpio, or Pisces. Doesn't have to be, though. But it's like, when is something gonna move forward? When will this get going? Because, like, big wheels keep on turning, but something needs to be set free so that you actually get somewhere or cut. Lord of the fire of the world. I mean, really, that's the sun card. Lord of the fire of the world. All right, so what's up with the offers for movement? Tell me more. Tell me more. Another Page of Pentacles. A new investment. A new adventure. Even being told to mention Sagittarius kind of energy. Even though that is an earth sign. But the Sagittarius energy is full of adventure and like spontaneity. It's real fun, loving, fun. And it's directing your investment into something new. This might be even with the sun. Look, this can be, it's the happiest card in the deck. So it can be thinking of like expanding a family, realizing someone's pregnant. It can be a relationship that is new, taking off. It can be a marriage or something that's completely actually different than what you've experienced before. It's complete bliss, happiness, healing, energy. I can give so many words to the sun. Ultimately, it is what's leading this material, like the outside, what you see is being led by that. And so there's something to invest in here with the Page of Pentacles. Maybe you just don't know how you feel about it. Look at all these pages. Oh my Lord. If this is about, you've got page. 4 pages so far, right? So far. The Page of Cups is something new starting, and you're freeing yourself for something new. The Page of Cups can represent a secret admirer. It can represent the start of the relationship. It can represent something that's having to do with work or the material realm that will make you feel so much more free. A makeover, physical to you, or a makeover that is in an area of your life that just feels like it got really emotionally, don't know what to expect. There's nothing to compare it to. It's brand new. Now this can also be a sign of children, like lots of messages, lots of children here too. Could be, doesn't have to be. Can be that you're getting a lot of people involved or looking at you. Yeah, they might be a little off balance. Or something might be off balance. Has to do with that 5 of Swords. So what is off balance or stopping partnerships from working well together? As the 5 of Swords. Gosh, that's a card that is aggression. It can even be violent. Like it's just, it's not good. It's not a good energy. And it is the reason why something's so off balance is because it's not harmonious. I feel like it's saying that there will be change. It's definitely on the everyday to day. Like you'll be planting the seeds of great change, good change. It's just getting past this energy in the midst of this change. Because this thing that's off balance, I think it has to do with people not working well together. That's what I think. It's what it feels. Or it's hard to juggle everything. You cannot sustain. And that might make you not, your heart, exhausted, tired, right? All right, so your ship coming in here in the future with the 4 of Cups in the reverse. Another 8 of Swords, y'all. Like here. I feel like you're mirroring good and bad, of course, like we all do, right? We all mirror everything all the time. So, but here's mirroring for real. This is like feeling stuck in your own mind space, limitations, obsessive thoughts about how to go about something, being in your head about it, and then this is releasing that freedom from those thoughts. So it feels like the more you are held in place in an area where there was such high dissatisfaction, the more you just kept dwelling on how trapped you felt. But then it's like the answer came, okay? The answer came in the form of stay busy and free your mind. So what's this answer here? I'm not going to go on too much about, you know, what to not repeat from the past. You already know. There's the answer. 9 of Swords. Like, so you already know that. I'm not going to clarify that. 9 of Swords in the reverse. The answer with the Hermit in the reverse. Staying busy. Yeah, there's your truth, your clarity. The Ace of Swords. Anything else? And taking good care of yourself. Filling your cup up first. Self-love being very important to the love that you want to see mirrored to you in your everyday life. This is saying everything is not fine with these 5 of Swords energies. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. We're going to... Loving yourself enough to leave that stuff. Alright. I don't like that energy. Well, this is what you're going to be faced with, is a decision. Oof, a decision in a crossroads, and it's going to be to invest in something new. I don't look at the Lover's energy as investing, but it's a 15, and this is the Devil energy, which is a 15. So you've got 15, 15, which might be another message for you to look up on your own. But it breaks down to a 6, and it does say the Lover's on it. So it is a crossroads, but this is also about what kind of investment does your mind want to make at this crossroads. Things might be coming very easily to you once you're making that decision to focus on you. Message of concern in the reverse. Imprisonment in the reverse. This is you freeing yourself. It's about your freedom. Freeing yourself. What's the message about here? We'll get another deck. A siren song. What's the message about? Spirit. Spirit. What's the message about spirit? Oh, wow. Almost smushed that. The key. 33. The key, the solution to your problem, to your issue, is going to come in some form of written communication for you. About releasing you from what feels like a prison. Something's going to come really nice and easy to you. Privilege, wealthy woman, meditator, a mediator, maybe like legal, you know, people that work in the law, or that go in between. Here's the house. This is about the freedom, though. Maybe it has to do with a new house, new residence, or freedom from a house. Occupation, there may be changes with your occupation. Have the Man, 29. This is an extra energy, but this is somebody very smart. Very smart, very knowledgeable. Whatever they do, they're like the best at it. And then there's the occupation, the investment into your work will pay off. I bet that's what you feel like hasn't paid off quite yet as much as you want. Put in that extra effort there with the birds. Don't try to force things, but the effort is definitely important. Have great fortune, unexpected money. I feel like it's from this energy here, this Man, 29. And then information that helps you move on and free yourself from some type of imprisonment with the Rider card. God, I hope not. But there's a new beginning or spirit child here on the horizon wanting to shout out. If you feel like you're in despair right now, you don't know what to do, maybe regarding work or something like that, the key, don't worry, is coming. The key is coming. The good news is coming. It might involve some kind of relocating too, or travel. There is a marriage or commitment coming in. Could be within business. It is part of the key also. Something